First question is, of these three animes, which one do you think embodied adventure the best? We got Magi, we got Hunter x Hunter, and FRIEREN. I almost forgot my options. So FRIEREN, Magi, Hunter x Hunter. What do y'all think?
Actually, One Piece is the best anime, and
Okay. There it is. There it is.
Actually,
And
if it's not One Piece, everything else is not valid.
I don't know why you're acting like we're not agreeing with that statement though. Because we.
anyways,
Anyways,
best adventure anime,
yeah.
FRIEREN, Hunter, or who?
Magi.
Who?
Magi. See, outdated, bro. That's what I said.
Love Magi. Loved FRIEREN. Like absolutely. Like at first, it was really slow, but it grew on me, and I think that's what it was supposed to do. And then Hunter. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with FRIEREN.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna go with Hunter, but I felt like that was expected of me,
Fair.
and
Highly expected, no cap.
nah, FRIEREN slid because they was everywhere I felt like they shouldn't have been.
Right.
Everywhere
Like,
but
why-
the main quest.
Why are we here? FRIEREN's like, we're trying to get this spell to make beans turn into potatoes. Like what?
Right.
Bruh? Collecting all these spells for.
Trying to make some flowers, bro. Like, what is wrong with you?
Actually, we got to do this side quest to go defeat this old enemy we froze.
Right. All of a
All
sudden.
right.
Nah. In my opinion, definitely FRIEREN. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my use gas, Hunter x Hunter, definitely gotta be somewhere in the top 10 at some point. But like the adventure aspect, FRIEREN like took that junk and made it amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like on top of that, it was like you could tell it was so focused on adventure too, because the fight scenes lasted no more than like 2 minutes, bro. I kid you not. Like any fight scene, you could tell they like know how to animate a good fight scene. That junk lasted like 3-4 minutes, and you're just sitting there like, bro, can I get some more of this? But then you're like, I still love this anime because the adventure was so great. So
yeah, I think the slow pace of the show was like, I mean, guys, we're so used to like a lot of shonens because I feel like the majority of us we just really watch a lot of shonens just because it's the most popular shows, and so like FRIEREN really like just slow things down, give you like at first it was a little bit boring, but I was like, wait, this is actually like interesting. Like I actually like I'm enjoying this slow paced. Really just like, all right, we're doing this today. I was like, bro, this isn't even the main quest, but like still I enjoyed it. So definitely FRIEREN number one for me as well.
Okay, dang, FRIEREN across the board.
Yeah, bro.
Dominating, bro.
That's crazy. That's wild. Magi on the bottom.
I think
I would
agree with Magi on the bottom.
What you remember about Magi, Mike?
So in my head, I'm trying to separate Sinbad because he had his own separate show.
Yeah, he had his own.
And Magi. I can honestly, I just remember the fights from Magi.
Yeah.
I can't really give a brief description of like where I remember like the little. Can't remember the main character's name. The little Jit or whatever. Is that his name?
Oh no, Aladdin. My bad.
Yeah, Aladdin. Like he was trying to find his genie or whatever, and so he was going through a journey, and then he got his whole crew, and then he somehow crossed the lines with Sinbad, but Sinbad's the goal. So it was just like I don't know, but comparing like it to Hunter x Hunter, I feel like Magi was a lot more like fast paced. You were going from here to there to there. Where Hunter x Hunter, it was like I feel like they really took their time, and I think just Hunter x Hunter had a lot more like time to like really stretch stuff out, where Magi had to crunch stuff in like what? Because isn't that only like what 1 2 seasons?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or
so
3 seasons, something like that.
It's probably 1 or 2. Yeah. It felt like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Right. It felt short. Now if Magi had another one, like another season, or if they gave me a little bit more about Sinbad, it would probably be Hunter x Hunter at the bottom. But that's. We'll never know.
I think I only put Magi at the bottom because of personal interest in the different like places that they worked in, like Hunter x Hunter, like Greed Island, like all these places that they traveled to, like Killua's like family's place. Like I feel like each place had something that like drew me in, whereas in Magi, it's like some places I was just like, I don't really care for this that much, or like I need y'all to hurry up and get out of here because I need you to go to the next place, you know, like. Whereas in like Hunter x Hunter, like they had like a certain plot that made that place that they were in like entertaining, you know. So it's more of a personal interest, I guess. So yeah.
So boom, right? Benimaru from I almost said Tower of God, from Hell's Paradise versus
Fire Force.
Being
right.
Let me cook, bruh. The entire My Hero universe. Who's winning? Because from what I've seen from Benimaru in that anime, he's a trained assassin. They call him Benny the Hollow or something like that. He survived all them executions, so durability is through the roof. He's going toe to toe with them gods. Like I feel like
okay.
We'll save All Might and maybe even Endeavor. I honestly feel like this hot take, Endeavor probably isn't gonna do much against Benimaru. But we'll save those two for the last bit. But we'll go through the rest of the cast to see how far Benny can take it. With just his skill set.
Okay, fair. Let me speak on behalf of me and Mike. We heard Benimaru and instantly jumped to Fire Force because that's just a significant nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like in my head I was about to be like, "Ooh, this question about to be hot." Benimaru is crazy, but I forget that we are talking about Hell's Paradise. The MC's name is actually Benimaru. So, yeah, just for context.
I have to think.
So let's go MC versus MC.
MC versus MC, like current MC though?
Yes.
It's dangerous for Benimaru, in my opinion.
Yeah,
only because freaking Deku's got like danger sense, a lot of different like seven quirks total. That he might not like be able to use them to the full capacity, but like Benimaru's not going to be able to get the jump on him. For one, because of his alert or whatever.
Danger sense, yeah.
Yeah, danger sense. Thank you. And I think once Midoriya really sees Benimaru and understands what he can do, I think it's only a matter of time whether Deku can accurately come up with a plan to take Benimaru down versus if Benimaru has enough utilities to take Deku out. It's a time game, in my opinion.
Dang, I don't know.
So you think Deku needs to use any other abilities? Like he needs to use his full kit to win?
He needs to use full kit.
Okay.
He needs to use every ability to his discretion in order to successfully detain or kill Benimaru, only because Benimaru's a ninja, bro. Like he's used to,
and he's strong, fast.
Yeah, smart. he's got it all. So if Deku's not on his A game, he's like, I'm not gonna say he can only use two abilities, because if he limits himself, he's gonna lose. So I'm gonna say use whatever ability is possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming you agree with that.
For
correct,
the
John?
most part, I do. I feel like I'm drawing a blank on like every like quirk that he has, but for the ones that I do remember, I feel like he would need to use them to his advantage. Because otherwise, it's like Benimaru's like durability is ridiculous, and it literally makes no sense. Whereas like I feel like I don't know. Do you think like guns?
Oh, you know what?
What?
His name is Gabimaru, bruh.
Gabimaru.
Yes. So, you are right. I'm gonna hold that.
No, that's all good. But like I don't know, I feel like it gets rough at that point because I feel like Midoriya has the kit to do the damage, but it's like what does that matter if he's not blitzing this guy, like blowing him up to pieces with like singular abilities. It's like
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like he would have to use the majority of his kit to outsmart, outplay, and consistently do that in order to like win a 1v1. So yeah, against that guy at least. Benny Gabimaru shows like some crazy feats in his show in terms of like his body's capabilities. So yeah.
Mm. And you know what? I was gonna argue in favor of Gabimaru, but the singular scene where Goku when Deku is using all of his abilities against Lady Nagant, um
Oh
and
yeah.
then that fight with Muscular like
Hmm.
after
Yeah.
like their
Sat that
rematch.
man down.
It's kind of making me think that maybe this is a fight that the Hollow can't win. Just because he has so many abilities up his sleeve.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe because Gabimaru is so intelligent that Deku wouldn't be able to keep up in terms of outthinking him.
Yeah.
But I think there's just too many things for Gabimaru to have to look out for, to have to like witness and experience before he can like have a full picture of everything that Deku can do.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna give it to Deku there. But outside of Deku, who else is taking him? Like, do we think Todoroki? Do we think Bakugo is winning? Um,
Um,
any other teachers? Present Mike, Mirio.
I think President Mike can, but he might freaking blow out his freaking voice box.
Mm.
I think Endeavor has the abilities too. Um, but it depends how if he's smart with his abilities. Um, I was saying like if this is like an open field, nobody's around. I'm not saying he would do this, but if he just full out just like chances of him like boiling himself alive just to take Benimaru out, that's a possibility. Because that he's not fireproof, is he? He's just fire resistant.
I mean, they tried to kill that man. I'm pretty sure they tried to use fire on him and it didn't work on his body.
Yeah, I think they tried to like. It was either
Other than
they
that, he
boiled him in
put
a
himself
pot
on fire.
or they lit him on fire like Castlevania style,
Yeah.
and
Castlevania
He
stuff.
just was
he was fine.
Mm.
I don't know. It's kind of hard. I think at the end of the day, it would eventually come down to like a speed battle. Like if
Mm.
I just feel like Endeavor has a ton of speed to him. I think Bakugo has a ton of speed to him. All Might, with their quirks, they can like abuse it to like give themselves like crazy speed feats. But it's like I think at the end of the day that would give them the upper hand, like characters that can just blitz rather than
Hmm.
try to go head to head. Because I feel like there's other quirks where it's like it just probably wouldn't work on his body depending on I guess the severity of that like ability that they're using. Because like maybe what's his name? What's the blue dude?
Dobby.
Dobby. Maybe his flames are like hot enough to like burn him. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Something like that. I feel like would have to be the case. Because I don't think Todoroki's burning him. I don't think Bakugo can burn him with the little blast packs in his hands. You know what I mean? But maybe
Hmm.
he can use like his blast packs to like up his speed like times three and just barrage himself past
Mm.
all of that durability that he has.
Trying to think of other heroes. Um, No heroes really like come to mind.
I'd give Shigaraki 100%. I think Shigaraki would.
Oh, we bringing in villains too?
I'm talking about all the characters.
Yeah, the entire verse.
Okay.
Shigaraki beats that guy.
I think Twice has a good chance.
I think so. I would agree.
I think.
What you mean?
Twice?
Yeah.
Nigga that can clone himself an unreasonable amount of time
against a assassin feared by the people that trained him.
Yeah.
All right.
I would only say so because that in his case, his like, what's it called? His like win con would be outplay.
Like who Twice?
Yeah. Because I feel like if Gabimaru isn't used to seeing like clones of that number, and maybe he can figure out which is which, but I guess at the end of the day, like if Twice can really like outplay his way into taking a dub, I feel like he could. That would be his win con, but I feel like that would be more of like a high difficulty, like 1v1 rather than a mid diff for like Deku or like maybe Dabi or something.
I don't think Twice is winning that fight.
You don't think so?
Only because we did look at his stamina and for Gabimaru.
Yeah.
And I think you said like 12 days and 12 nights this man can go without food and sleep. And so I can't imagine there being like a number of clones that would be so difficult for him to like dispose of that it would tire him out enough for Twice to like land some sort of like killing blow.
Well, I mean,
or like decisive strike.
That's an argument for stamina, but if I'm in a fight with somebody, I'm stronger than this person, I'm probably...
You think Twice is stronger than Gabimaru?
No, I'm saying if I'm Gabimaru and I'm fighting someone like Twice, I'm stronger, I'm probably faster, right? But I don't understand how their ability works or how to locate the one that I need to kill, then there's a chance that I could lose that fight if I don't figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, the intelligence would have to like play a huge, or like battle intelligence would have to like play a huge part in that.
So what do you think would kill you in that instance?
If I was Gabimaru?
Yeah.
For instance, say I am so focused on blitzing all of these, because I feel like that would be my first instinct. Maybe Gabimaru's too is like, I'm faster than this guy, I have more stamina, I'm just going to kill every single one of them. And maybe, I don't know, Twice is like hiding underground somewhere and waiting for him to go for a killing blow on one and kind of just like sneak in and take his kill or something like that, to that degree, with that, I guess, basis of plot.
Because this is the same Gabimaru who survived the oxes pulling his legs apart and survived decapitation.
I mean, yeah, from
the regular executioners. And so you're saying that Twice somehow is going to land like a decisive killing blow on Gabi.
Yeah.
And I don't see, because of his durability, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's fair.
He might get, and I don't even want to say that because he's a genius in combat. Like, I feel like...
Who, Gabi?
Yeah, I feel like even if he's unfamiliar with quirks, I feel like he's used to fighting other assassins because he ran away from his clan that may be trying to kill him. And so I feel like having tricks up your sleeve is kind of like in the job description.
The ninja way.
Exactly.
Date bayo.
I think that's fair. At the end of the day, I don't think there are too many characters that would be able to...
Probably like only a handful.
Yeah, beat that guy.
Only the main cast.
Pretty much.
Or the upper end of the main cast.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Quick bonus, right? I just love Toji. I want to bring him back. Toji versus the My Hero verse. Let's talk about it.
My Hero verse.
I don't think Toji can beat Midoriya. or All Might?
I don't believe that either. But
you think he can?
No.
No. He's agreeing.
Oh, I got you.
But I think he blitz everybody else though. No
Yeah.
everybody else, like, I don't know, man. Maybe Endeavor, he probably, maybe not. But I don't know, bruh.
Yeah, I feel like the people with the elemental abilities will probably be a little difficult. Just because he doesn't have, or he hasn't shown a resistance to like heat or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
oh my god.
What about Kaminari?
Who?
The electric dude.
I think
saying like he fries himself, but like he fries Toji with him.
I think he doesn't land a hit on Toji.
I'm not saying he land a hit. I'm just saying he,
unless he do like a
Super Saiyan,
yeah. we were in the same place,
bro.
Oh my gosh.
This is one thing, and he better hope it works.
Right. These niggas going to die.
He's gonna be on the floor.
Yeah, I think there's only a handful of people that.
I don't know if it's a handful. I think it's half of a handful. No cap. Because I know I keep thinking back to him smacking that water and just making a freaking walkway for himself, bro. Like, and I guess just to put it into comparison how fast he was, like, I know they do slow-mo stuff in like anime, but that's a good thing to like look at when like you're trying to scale like someone's speed. It's like that water, you know how fast water moves, like that water was up in that air and he was across the map in the snap of a finger. You know what I mean? So it's like, dog.
They flash stepping everywhere, bro.
That dude is fast. You know, I don't know.
His battle IQ is high. Not to say that like anyone in the My Hero verse like isn't also like, 'cause, I mean that's what they're studying, right? But for him to like smash the stones and then with his index finger like
yeah,
I think that alone would probably be enough of a distraction for most of the heroes because
you talking about when he fought what's his face with the bunnies?
Yeah, with the bunnies. That would be enough of a distraction for most of the heroes that while they're dealing with those stones flying, similar to Gojo, right. Where they're surrounded by one thing and they're distracted and he goes in for like the killing blow.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the whole IQ thing, I think Toji's IQ just outplays everyone besides the couple that we mentioned. Because it's like, yes, they're studying that, but like Toji got that real life experience. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing that his entire life. He killed one of the main like strongest characters in his verse. Like I just can't see anyone like really beating that guy in terms of IQ, strength, speed, really. Besides, like, obviously Midoriya, All Might, maybe Endeavor, maybe Bakugo. But other than that, it's like, nah. Right.
I was talking to you.
Wait, what?
I said, was that sarcastic?
No, it wasn't. I was being dead ass.
Okay.
I was contemplating. I was thinking about a lot while y'all were talking, but I was like, all right, I got one. I wouldn't say it's a little bit controversial, but it's more opinionated on myself.
Okay.
But I don't enjoy Dragon Ball. And I deserves its praise, especially out here in the West. But I don't think with as many as like, because we got Dragon Ball, we got Super, we got GT with as many like reruns of different shows it has. Why does it get like such a high pedestal? You feel me? Just because people are like, oh, to get into anime, you gotta watch not even the big three, you gotta watch Dragon Ball. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball, just original Dragon Ball, is trash. I do not. I don't enjoy it. Okay. I watched Super. I enjoyed Super just because it helped me. It filled in the gaps a little bit. Now I did have to go back and watch the original Dragon Ball, but I was just like, I enjoyed Super more than the original Dragon Ball because it was just like, I don't think it's entertaining. And then people are like, you gotta watch GT. GT's just garbage. I don't care what people know, right? And then there's probably like 5 other different versions of Dragon Ball that I'm forgetting. And then they introduce yeah, Kai, and they introduced Broly, but then they introduced the new Broly, and I'm just like, bro, what is going on with Dragon Ball fans? All right, I need y'all to pick one Goku. All right, I need one main timeline, please, for my sanity, because there's too many Gokus, too many Brolys, too many of everybody and their mama. There's so many different villains now that I don't even know who is the bad guy. It's just everybody wants to fight. It's just Goku wants to fight everyone to get stronger. So this whole situation is all Goku's fault.
Fair.
All right, I'm done.
That is fair. I've seen those memes with those cancer patients, and he's like, he knows, my bad. Maybe Devon probably should cut that out, but we'll see. Dang, okay. That's a take.
Long story short, I don't think Dragon Ball should get the praise it gets.
I will say that I do think a lot of it is an emotional connection to the anime, and that's why people glaze it so much.
Especially people our age, like we grew up with it.
Yeah.
Like I understand that. But like same time, like dog, you know,
He said, same time,
the same story's been told so many different times, dog. Like we know Goku ain't new. It's the same Goku. Nah, nigga got a tail. Nigga don't got a tail. Nigga got Super Saiyan 1. Super, bro, you know how many Super Saiyans we've seen power up?
That is fair.
Gohan's dead in this one. Gohan's alive in this one. Trunks dead in this one. Trunks is a kid in this one. Trunks is an adult in this one. Like, Frieza's dead in this one and he's half a robot. Frieza's alive in this one, now we got Black Frieza. Like, please. It's confusing.
That's true. I'll give you that. I think Dragon Ball, for me personally, should have ended after, because I still haven't watched like regular, like original Dragon Ball. I started with Dragon Ball Z Kai, which I think is like the abridged version of like just Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And without seeing any previous spoilers for like Super Saiyan and stuff, I had the like privilege of watching all of that for the first time. And when Goku transformed on planet Namek, bruh, that was like mind blowing. Cause I'm thinking like, I don't know, cause I'm pretty sure he didn't have the tail at the time. So I'm just thinking like he's like some sort of human with like yada yada yada. And then his son got a tail for some reason. And then Vegeta and them, they come down, they're like, you're Saiyan. I'm like, okay, I guess like whatever. Like he doesn't have the great ape transformation. He ain't got to tell no more. And then there's this whole other transformation that's like in the opposite direction of Great Ape. That's just like even stronger than that. And it's like,
and that might be
crazy plot twist, or plot device. I don't even know what to call it really, but it's like a shock factor there that I just really wasn't expecting. And I think I will agree and say a lot of it is nostalgia, but I think at least for that part, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, and like Dragon Ball, I feel like all of that is like probably really solid as far as an anime. Yeah. I do think they stretch the hell out of it with like the attempt at GT. Even with Super, like I feel like there are certain things they try to like redo. They brought back Frieza because he's such like a lovable character. There's a reason they didn't bring Cell back, and that's because that man is a menace. Right. And all this other stuff, but I feel like they really should have just tried to go Dragon Ball G and it just be about Gohan for the rest of the like after Goku blew up, it should have just been the Gohan show.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what it is for me, just because it's like, not only I'm 24 now, watching, you know, or all throughout freaking college, watching Dragon Ball, trying to figure junk out, bro. Like it's like all right, which version do I watch? So because I didn't grow up watching it, I've been soft spoiled about stuff. I've seen the transformations. It looks cool and whatever. So it's like, because I didn't have like that original experience of not like seeing Dragon Ball, or like, no, growing up I watched like mostly Naruto and One Piece on Toonami. Like that's what I saw. I rarely ever saw Dragon Ball, or I saw that and wasn't interested in it and watching it on Toonami. So it was just like, I feel like if I had that first encounter like you had, I would probably be, more interested in it.
Yeah.
But,
facts.
Go ahead, John. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're good. I think here's my opinion. I agree with you for the most part, guaranteed, because Dragon Ball is not the best when it comes to like storytelling or like any of that stuff. For me personally, Dragon Ball Z was like peak. I feel like that was like the highest that Dragon Ball was ever at, because the demon time, I think Dragon Ball Z did the best with hero versus villain and making that junk entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, there's Cell, there's Frieza, we had Broly. Was that Z?
Yeah.
But it just wasn't canon, I guess. But when they introduced Broly, that was my moment where I was like, yo, this junk is good. Because at one point it's like, I know you said you see like there's different characters, blah blah blah, this and that, but the original when they first like introduced like some of these characters, like Broly was on demon time.
Tweaking, like, bruh.
That it was ridiculous. Like, there's a scene, and I swear it's like engraved into my head because it was so traumatizing as a kid, like watching it. Like, you're watching your childhood hero get his chest stomped in by this big
I want to go ahead and put that scene in.
6'9" guy. It's like he was literally stomping in his chest and laughing. Like, it was ridiculous. That whole thing was crazy, and like all of the villains are like insane. You know what I mean? So like you want these main characters to get stronger. Like when Gohan fought Cell, like you want them to kill Cell. You want Boo to die. You want Frieza to get killed. You know what I mean? Like, it was a great like hero versus villain story. But after that, it kind of just turned into, all right, now I kind of just want to see the different colors and the different fight scenes, and I just want to see them like power up more and more just because it looks cool. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
At the end of the day, I'm not really watching Super for any kind of story. I'm watching it because I know Goku, his hair turns blue and white, and he fights another guy that
he went from yellow to red to blue to really blue to white.
So it's definitely fallen off for me now. But I feel like I've never talked trash about it because of the nostalgic feeling I have for it. So,
that's fair.
Yeah. But I agree. They should have been stopped that junk. They should have been They need
to double down on the point you made, I think the character of Vegeta from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z to like the end where he's like acknowledging that Goku is just like better than him and he like has to relinquish like, I guess that not even the desire to get better, but just like the fact that he is like, he was mentally sick in the head thinking that like he was better than Goku in every single way.
I think Vegeta, like what kept me going, because I really didn't like Goku as a character, but Vegeta's growth from, because I've seen clips of from, he was this little cocky brat who, didn't think Goku was shit to
bro killed Nappa because he lost,
and
then lost himself.
Yeah, bro was like, sick. Vegeta was sick.
His ego and pride was insane, bro. But like for him in the tournament of power to really be like, you use this energy to defeat Jiren, and I was like, all right, this man is, he's worthy of praise now. Like he's still got ego, but like he's actually being like, all right, Goku's stronger than me, and Goku's the only one who can really do this right now. I was all right. The growth we've seen in both Goku and Vegeta, but mainly Vegeta, is really like, all right, I can watch this show. You feel me? But I can watch this show. You feel me? But
do you guys feel like, and this is probably like a side question again, do you feel like Goku has grown as a character? Because I feel like if anything, he kind of like backslid. And then I heard that from someone else. They just felt like Goku got like
what?
Dumber and super
dumber.
Yeah, like in terms of like because I feel like at the core, like they are who they are, but I feel like there was a character arc for Vegeta, and there really wasn't one for Goku.
Yeah, I don't know about dumber. I feel like after I keep referring to Z because Z was just so dark. I think after Z, the happy-go-lucky energy kind of picked up a lot. You know what I mean? So I think if that's what you mean by dumber, then for sure, like in terms of Goku's character, because Vegeta kind of stays the same throughout the entirety of the show in terms of his personality. His growth is different, but his personality is the same. Yeah. I feel like Goku from Z, he was still goofy, but when it came time, like junk was about to go down, like it's about to get real dark, he was like serious, you know. And whereas now it's like his life is in danger and he's still playing around. It's like what's going on right now, you know? So I feel like if that was the case and you're talking about that, or whoever you said mentioned that, then I feel like that would be the best explanation for it. I feel like it just got a little more kid friendly.
Okay. I feel like I think it was, another side note, Cyrus that brought it up, but he was saying that his thing with Naruto was Shippuden, was that after a certain point, it felt like Naruto didn't have a character arc. And so I'm starting to think that maybe that's like just a huge issue with MCs after a certain point, where it's like, I don't know if the writers just stopped developing them because they focused so much on them in the first like seasons. And now it's time to develop the like side characters, but I feel like maybe
he said that about Naruto
to aspire
Naruto Shippuden.
He said that about Naruto in Naruto Shippuden.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, bro, Naruto is. I feel like Naruto, it's like Naruto, not Shippuden, had an even amount of character development for Naruto and character for side characters. But I can understand in Shippuden, it was like you develop Naruto, see all this growth out of nowhere. Either it's a filler or like they incorporate, like in the Great Ninja War, freaking out of nowhere, they incorporated like all the students that Naruto to help hold out the 10 tails. I was like, oh.
It's like they gave Naruto this much and then we're like, all right, enough.
Let's throw these niggas in there. Freaking kind of friendship is magic are we, doing, bro?
The focus in Shippuden, I felt like was more on Sasuke, which I'm not mad at.
I'm not mad at all.
Because that was a cool arc to watch, even though I feel like Sasuke was just being an idiot the entire time.
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel like Naruto, in terms of like not growing as a ninja, because obviously he had to do a lot to like learn the Rasen Shuriken and all this other stuff, but him growing like either morally or even like in terms of his like old ways of thinking, there wasn't like much of a change there.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like maybe Goku, to bring it back, Goku probably, at least as a character, went through the same thing in terms of like his character not changing too much.
That's very true.
Because he still doesn't like train as hard as he probably should or as much as he should. Even though they've been in countless like life-threatening situations.
Yeah.
He's just like chilling.
Yeah. I think another thing they do that's weird in Dragon Ball, and I'm saying this after watching the new like Gohan movie. I don't know if you've seen that, but like if like past Super, pretty much like after you like read all the lore and do all the like research, you find out that Gohan is like the strongest character in the freaking universe or something like that. And I'm like, dog, there's like Gohan definitely they kind of base it off of this whole like potential thing, you know what I mean? And his potential is higher than Goku's and blah 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 blah. But like I feel like me personally, he didn't really do much to like show that he really has this like power, you know? Like Vegeta trains consistently, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, he's getting stronger from his training. Like he's a Super Saiyan, he literally has endless amounts of becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. So of course that makes sense. Goku's fighting all these strong characters, even though sometimes it doesn't make any sense, but he's beating these characters like consistently, like, over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, bring on the next strong one, like, you know. But Gohan literally became like a police officer and
it became a meme,
fighting humans, like, and became a researcher. And in that same movie, he even says like, I'm not that anymore. All of a sudden he comes out of hiding and he pulls out this new form and body's one of the strongest beings on the planet. I'm just like, how does this even make sense? And after that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely not watching this for any kind of like plot. But that Gohan like transformation was cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally it. So, yeah. Quick intermission. How we feeling? Feel like that was good? You want to add something?
I'm feeling good, brother.
I'm feeling good. Yeah.
Good.
What's up, brother?
I feel like if we want to, we can like expound on some things, but I feel like also if we wanted to, we could probably just end it.
Yeah, it's 47 minutes right now. I don't want to make it like too long for Devon to go through.
Cool.
Let us know what you guys think about all the questions that we came up with, all of our takes. See if you agree, if you disagree. Let us know down below in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.